Hello everybody, today it is, as you can see, about 10 minutes early. They've released the quest for Legion. The first quest is now open. The Broken Isles is our destination. Pladgar, the spell that will blink Dalaran to its new location, is not a simple one. It will take this council's full energy and attention. As Janet is absent, Caligos of the Blue Dragonflight has offered us his aid. The Legion will make every attempt to stop us, but we will not falter. It is time to begin. So, we're going to talk to Khadgar, and here we go.
Citizens of Azeroth, today is the day we turn the tide. Today is the day that we retake our world and send the Legion back to the hell that spawned them. Our path is clear. The pillars of creation await on the Broken Isles.
Alright guys, fantastic. I will be doing a full playthrough like I did for the beta. I'm going to be doing that on my Demon Hunter, but today I'm doing something a little different because I am absolutely exhausted. I got no sleep, so I am pretty freaking tired right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play through my Mage, and we'll be doing the Fire Mage quest. Pladgar, it's good to see you on your feet. The members of the Council of Six are recuperating from their ordeal. The intensity of the teleportation spell can be disorienting. It seems you lost consciousness for a time, but at least you didn't awaken to find yourself stuck in a wall. Dalaran has been relocated to the Broken Isles. From here, we will spearhead the effort to acquire the Pillars of Creation and drive the Legion from Azeroth once and for all. And if you watched my beta videos, you know we're going to get our Dalaran Hearthstone and the Tome of the Tranquil Mind, which we're going to hang on to. So let's complete that quest and bring our Hearthstone. Oh god, the Garrison Hearthstone. I guess I'll hang on to that. I kind of don't want to, but I'm going to. So we're going to run around here, and eventually we will get a quest. You can see we have another quest over here, which I'm going to go pick up as well. I'm not quite sure what quest this is. Sign this. Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Ah, inscription trainer. Ah, a fellow scribe. You don't look too dim, so how about you and I work together in an effort to discover what we can about the Broken Isles? It's a big, massive islands we're floating over. However, I never agree to a partnership without getting all the requisite legalities out of the way. Sign this for me and we're in business.
Off and away. Hey. Be seeing you.
Oh, there we go. It didn't want to take the first time. Sign our contract. Did you remember to cross your T's and dot your lowercase j's? Hey, look at that. You know how to spell your name correctly. Good job. Now we can begin. So we'll get Legion Scribe. Now that the formalities are out of the way, let's have you do something actually useful. On the islands below, there's a plethora of new and exotic herbs that we've yet to experiment with. I'd like you to get some of those herbs and create some new pigments from them. Once you have enough, come back to me and I'll see what you've come up with.
You have a great day.
Alright,
You are most welcome.
here's a bunch of different glyphs that you can learn.
Well met.
Kinda wonder if I should buy these. Forgotten techniques of the Broken Isle. Relearn any inscription techniques that you... Oh, this is in case you change professions. Here's some different glyphs that we can buy. Let's just buy these. I don't know if I have these yet. I'm assuming not. Yeah, let's just buy these. I know it's boring, but we're going to be doing the Fire Mage questline so that I can get my my Mage started. I will be playing my Mage quite a bit in Legion, as well as playing on my Demon Hunter, who again, I will be doing a full playthrough on, like I did on the beta server, except this time around I'll be doing it as DPS. So, if you're interested in that, that'll probably start tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to get some sleep. Oh, yeah, we can't fly here. Like I said, I didn't get much sleep, so I'm going to be needing some of that. Alright, meet with Meryl Firestorm.
Good.
Hello, friend.
You made it. I'm afraid we have an escaped Dreadlord on our hands.
I was a fool. I thought that I could banish Cathronatir once and for all, but instead the Dreadlord broke free. In the years he spent trapped within my body, he may have been privy to my secrets, such as those of the Council of Tearsfall. The damage he could do with this knowledge is unthinkable. He must be stopped. Cathronatir escaped my grasp, but I know what his next step will be. He seeks an ancient relic called the Forge of the Guardian, used for centuries by the Council of Tearsfall to infuse their power into the Guardian. The forge was hidden away, its location known to only the Council members themselves. Now the Dreadlord has this knowledge. We must go to the Violet Hold. I only hope we are not too late.
Honor the Tearsfallen.
Alright, let's go, Meryl.
Make haste to the Violet Hold. I will explain along the way.
And it won
Past, the Forge of the Guardian was a source of great power for
You
the
see,
Council of
you can get your
Tearsfall.
portals at 105 and 110.
When the Legion learned of the Forge's existence, the Council knew it had to be hidden somewhere safe. It was secreted to the Violet Hold. Not only was this the most secure location in Dalaran, it was a place few would think to look. It seems my fears were well founded. The Dreadlord is already inside. We must hurry. The Tiras Guard must not fail.
So what, do we just open the door and go in? I don't quite remember this quest. Is that it? We're just going, mate? Alright. I'm gonna trust you on this one. Let's go in. It's been a while since I did the Mage quest. Months. Okay. There he is.
It's over, Dreadlord. Your evil reign ends here.
Pitiful wretch! You should have brought an army. What can one that you will not escape so easily, little mage?
Nice work. Now, destroy the rifts, siphoning power from the forge.
In case you didn't notice, you just hop over the gate there. Did I bug this shit out? Hang on.
The Forge of the Guardian will be mine!
Oh yeah? Can I attack these yet? No? It's buggy? Okay, well. Legion! Hooray! Let's go back outside. And then we'll go back inside. Because apparently I went too fast for the game. Okay, we're outside. Here's Meryl. Sorry. Let's go back in. I'm Canadian. Sorry. I'm not Canadian. But I will say I'm sorry. Fuck. That was a little upsetting. Alright, Meryl, come on. Do your thing, mate.
It's over, Dreadlord. Your evil reign ends here.
Pitiful wretch! You should have brought an army. What can one little mage do against the might
Of the Nathrazim! Shut the fuck up.
The Forge of the
Oh, I guess we gotta fight him.
will be mine.
Don't,
Your feeble spells cannot stop me.
He's too strong. We need the power of
Hello?
the forge. Find a way past his barrier.
Jesus.
I'll try to keep him occupied.
He didn't run and do shit. He just beat me to death. Almost. I'm only 710 item level, as you can see. I kind of stopped raiding a long time ago. I do have the base version of the ring, though, so.
You will not escape so
Okay, now we can attack the these things up here.
Nice work. Now, destroy the rift, siphoning power from the forge.
All right, we got one down. Before my thing wears off. Damn, these things have a lot more health than I remember. A lot more health. Remember them being a little bit easier. But what you gonna do? What do we got? I'm still getting used to fire. Haven't quite grasped this completely. But we're getting there. We are getting there, and I'm excited. I'm very excited for a change in Legion. I've played Arcane for quite a few years, so getting a change to play Fire, which I've always wanted to play, it never feels good until the end of an expansion when they kind of give you a little bit too much stats on everything. This is the longest thing I've ever done. Finish it off. Come on. One more hit.
It's
There we go.
working. Activate the forge.
Now we activate the forge. I got it. I got it, Meryl.
Take my power, champion.
What the fuck?
Banish this demon back
I'm going
from
Super
whence
Saiyan.
it came.
Meryl. Meryl. Okay, I'm Super Saiyan.
prepare to meet your end.
I've got the market. Increases damage dealt by 1000%.
Use a little help. Now's our chance. Let's bring him down.
Hello? Why did I de-target him? What the fuck is this shit? Why was I just launched in the air? Is there something I'm missing? Oh yeah. All them procs, baby. I love them. Goodbye.
The Legion will know your secrets. Count your days, Mage. I will return.
Katra Natir, he will return.
Thank you, hero.
No, thank you. Oh shit.
Aldai. It is good to see you, old friend. Though I wish it were under better circumstances. The Dreadlord's defeat is only temporary. Once he regains his strength in the twisting nether, he will seek the forge again.
He will.
Then I know what must be done.
Do you? What is it? Tell me. Tell me. Looks like we're picking up the forge.
Alodai, we need your help. We must take the forge of the Guardian to a
Oh,
safe
okay.
location.
He had some stuff to say there. Apparently, if you click on it, you just go. But here we are.
The Hall of the Guardian. It pains me to see it in such disrepair.
If you haven't seen it before, guys, if you haven't watched my beta videos,
Since the disbanding of the Council of Tirisfal.
this is the Mage Order Hall.
The wards protecting this place are still strong. I think it will serve our needs. And what is your plan? I shall reform the Tirisguard, and this mage will be its first champion.
Indeed.
What say you?
Well, I am Pladgar.
Yes.
In times past, the Council of Tirisfal called upon the Tirisguard, the protectors of Dalaran, to do battle in the Guardian's absence. It is clear now that the Hall of the Tirisguard must be rebuilt to face this new threat. I need your help to accomplish this. First of all, you need to know how to get to this hall. I will show you. And we get our teleport Hall of the Guardian. It is decided then, the foundation of the Tirisguard's strength lies in the ancient artifacts wielded by its champions. Your first task will be to retrieve one such artifact. The master appendix of this library lists every artifact known to the Council of Tirisfal. There should be a few choices in there worth looking into. I will leave it to you to choose which to pursue.
Dreadlords must fall.
So, we go up to this book, up here, and when you click on it, boom, it's going to give us the option to pick our artifact weapon. Now, be very careful. You're going to use this for at least 2 levels. So if you do decide early on you don't like the spec that you picked, it's fine. You can go back and change it 102, but until 102, you're stuck with that spec for that period of time, because otherwise you lose your artifact weapon. But of course, we're going to be playing fire. I will be making videos when I go to get the arcane and the frost weapons. I'll eventually go get both of them, but I will be playing Fire. Flame Strike in its native tongue. Felo'Melorn was born into battle by members of the Sunstrider family as they proved their valor in the War of the Ancients during the Troll Wars and against the Death Knight Arthas Menethil. Ultimately, the sword was lost in the frigid wastes of Northrend. And there it is. We get Felo'Melorn and the offhand Heart of the Phoenix. And we'll take a little bit of a look at that when we're done. But we're going to pick that and go back and talk to our homeboy here. This is a wise choice. It should serve you well in our hunt for Catherine Natir. Felo'Melorn. I am familiar with this weapon. For ages, the Council of Tearsfall attempted to recover the blade. Its control over the primal forces of fire would be devastating in the wrong hands. As luck would have it, an associate of mine, Archmage Modera, has recently uncovered some information on this artifact. The crystal contains a message from her. I suggest you start your search there. The portal over there will bring you back to the city.
Honor the return here once you have retrieved the artifact. In the meantime, I'll see about tidying up a bit.
Yeah, you do that, Meryl. Make this place look nice and tidy. We're going to be here for a couple of years. Don't worry, it looks nicer. Spoiler alert. Okay, so we got a crystal. Let's play the message from Archmage Modera.
Greetings. I trust this projection is clear. This is Modera, Archmage of the Council of Six. I've come across a lead on a weapon that could significantly aid your fight against the Legion. My source is, well, unable to join us within the city. I ask that you meet with me at the crater of Dalaran's foundation in Hillsmead. Due to the sensitive nature of this matter, I must ask for your discretion. If you attempt to speak to me at any other location, I will disavow all knowledge of this message. I await your arrival.
So, to Dalaran Crater we're going to go. And just to show you, because you can just use your ancient portal to Dalaran, I believe. I'm going to run it down the middle, just like League of Legends, Kappa. And hop right on that little center portion. And now you're in the Chamber of the Guardian. And in the Chamber of the Guardian, this room you're going to see a hell of a lot of. Not only when you're playing, but when I do my playthrough, you're going to see what this room's all about. But I'm going to save that. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. But now there's this room down here. And you can see there's some portals in here. Caverns of Time, Shat, Wormrest Temple, Karzan, and Dalaran Crater. But we're going to be going to the Dalaran Crater. Let's give ourselves a slow fall here so we don't die on our way through. Woohoo! Whee! Alright, there we go. And we're here. Back in Dalaran Crater. As you can see, the invasions are gone, guys. There were some people who were wondering that. The invasions are gone now. So,
Welcome.
can't level up.
I'm glad you received my message.
Can't really see her because there are a lot of people here, but you get the idea. Plaidgar, I'm glad you came. I found information on just the thing we need to turn this war in our favor. Felo'Melorn, the rune blade of the kings of Quel'Thalas. It was said to harness the very essence of flame, and after being reforged by Kael'thas, could even stand against the legendary Frostmourne. We thought that the blade was lost when Kael'thas' death, but an associate of mine has a lead on where it may be located. We need every advantage we can get, and with Felo'Melorn in your hand, the Legion surely will tremble. Ah, our company is here.
Be careful.
There's Aethys
For
Sunreaver.
meeting me in such an inhospitable location. I assure you that if I were able to meet you in Dalaran, I would.
The wounds inflicted by the divine Bell incident run deep, Aethys. Others in the council are not as forgiving as I.
Precisely why I'm here. If I can't return to my former position, then perhaps the council will at least consider restoring my access to the city. As a show of good faith, I have information to offer.
I will bring your case before the others, but I cannot promise the outcome will be in your favor.
You have my thanks, friend. I once knew Leandra Sunstrider, a distant relative of King Anasterion. Though she bore the Sunstrider name, in truth, her branch of the family held no claim to the throne. After Kael'thas's betrayal, she became obsessed with finding Felo'Melorn to claim it for her own. I told her it was a fool's errand, that she'd never find the relic. Indeed, it has been many years since I last heard from her. But with the legions coming, I decided to begin my own search for the location of the blade. I saw a vision of Leandra with the weapon in hand. Around her, the land was covered in ice, and an all too familiar fortress loomed behind her.
Icecrown, you believe you'll find her there?
Indeed I do. And nothing happens in that citadel unless its master wills it. I would not be surprised to learn he had a hand in this.
Okay, so we're heading to Icecrown Citadel. Our next journey will be to Icecrown Bloodgar. There, in the heart of the Scourge, we will find Felo'Melorn.
We must overcome the...
It is time we make our move, Bloodgar. I can conjure a portal that will take you directly inside, but it will take some time before I can make another to join you. The Lich King will no doubt sense the magic of your arrival, so you will need to move fast to locate Felo'Melorn and secure it. If Leandra has the blade with her, then I fear she may not relinquish it easily. Be prepared for anything, Bloodgar.
Safe. The portal will take you directly inside Icecrown. Hurry, it won't last long. I'll follow after you as soon as I can. Good luck, hero.
Thanks, mate. Alright, to Icecrown Citadel. Hey guys, we just started Legion. We're going back to Wrath of the Lich King already. Legion no content. GG Blues. GG. Okay, so we got a little bit of a fight.
In search of plunder. You underestimate the dangers of Icecrown, foolish mage. Your thoughts are transparent.
Oh, shit. Where's my... damn it. I haven't played in a while. Where are all my buttons at? Where are all my buttons at? Help! There we go. Now I remembered how to play fire. Just hit all the fucking buttons over and over. Got him. Okay, so... in this room, you can see that this frost path by that lich there... Oh, shit. So essentially, you just kind of want to move up the sides, but you want to be careful not to get too close. Whoop. Or you pop the little guys out of that shit. Oh, for some reason, I am lagging like crazy right there. Holy shit. Stop hitting me. Oh, damn it. Stop hitting me, damn it. Me not that kind of orc. Alright, you cast Blizzard over there. I'm gonna stand here and not get hit by it. Damn, this guy's got a lot of health, don't he? Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Holy shit. This guy has a whole lot of health. Holy fuck. He's gonna kill me. Right? Well. I spawned to get some health back. Holy shit. This guy hits hard. I'm a little bit shocked here. Alright, I guess if you're watching this, don't interrupt his blizzard, or you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, now we break this. Let's eat. Can we eat? Yeah, there we go. Let's grab a little nom nom cake. Some amount of pudding. Some pudding. Alright, that should be good.
I too came to Ice Crown in search of Felo'Melorn. The Lich King gave me the blade, and more. He gave me purpose.
Oh, well, she's undead now.
Only when the blinding pain of life left me did I see the truth. Only then was the majesty of the plan revealed. You do not realize that you're groping in the darkness. Felo'Melorn will be wasted in your hands.
We're groping the darkness. I like the sound of that. It's gonna be a good expansion.
Rights of blood. Oppose me and you will be struck down.
Well, geez. She's a little bit testy, isn't she? Okay. So, what do we do? Destroy permafrost walls. Okay, there's another one over there that we gotta get to. Let us get these buggers. Boom. There we go. It's usually good, I guess, to get the Necromancer first, because these guys walk slow as shit. You can just stand here all day with this guy. Although he probably one-shots me, watch. No, he doesn't do shit. Okay. Good. Good, I wasn't scared. Not getting much experience for this, but I'm kind of happy about that. I don't want to gain a level while doing this junk. Oh, there's a couple guys there. I thought there was only the one. Oh, hi. You don't give two shits about me, running here, do you? Eh! Okay. You just hang out there, stop poisoning me. And I'm gonna drop a flame strike. And then that shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's grab some eats here. Damn, these things hit pretty hard, don't they? I'm a little bit surprised. I don't remember them hitting this hard, but maybe I'm just retarded. Want to buy Legion, 100,000. A million? No problem. No problem. We got more than, we got a couple million. Well, we got close to a couple million. I spent some gold. Boom. Oh, or not. Or I'll just cancel it. There she is. Leandra Sunstrider.
Foolish mortal! You should have fled when you had the chance. Arise, ghouls! Feast upon this eternal
Oh, this room's laggy as shit. What the hell is with the lag? Alright. Something's weird about that room.
My minions will rip you apart!
Well, don't do that, lady. I'm laggy. Please don't rip me apart. I'm extremely laggy. I don't know why. When I go in that room, I lag out. Help. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Look, as soon as I walk in there, that's weird. Maybe a bug?
I will not be defeated! Come, my pet! Sate your hunger with the flesh of the living!
Charbone. Please don't. Don't hit me. Yeah, as soon as I put my camera into that room, I just lag out. I go down to like 10 frames. Why? What is in that room? That's crazy. We'll see if it happens again after I eat and we actually go this way, because we gotta go follow Miss Sunstrider. Let's see what happens. 22, 17, 14, 12. What the hell is this? And then when you go by, it's 60.
Enough of these games.
Something about that room, guys. So if you have a tough time, be wary of this little room here when you're doing this quest. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, well. Let's mess her up.
My blade so badly, then you shall have it.
Well, good, because that's what I came for.
Awaken, Thorwing. Tear my foe asunder.
No shit. What the hell is this? Oh,
I'm with you, hero. I'll hold Leandra at bay. She's trying to counter my spell. I won't be able to hold her much longer. Hurry!
I'm fucking trying here, mate.
Who I am.
Bone storm and all that.
Remember who you were, but the creature before me now is but a walking corpse.
Don't worry, I got her. Just like the other Sunstriders, I'll kill you too, bitch. Alright, guys.
Doubt has been banished. You are truly worthy of the blade. Claim your prize and leave, hero. The living have no place within my prison of ice.
An inglorious stain upon the Sunstrider name has been cleansed. Good work, hero.
Well, thank you, mate. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Felo'Melorn. And it's offhand, the Heart of the Phoenix. I'm so excited. Now we finally have an artifact weapon and we get to keep it.
Let's go, before the Lich King decides we've overstayed our welcome. I must plead my case before the council.
Well, you do that, mate. So he made us a portal. As you can see, we're heading back to Dalaran. And here is Aethys Sunreaver.
Mages of the council, may I present to you the bearer of Felo'Melorn.
Light
Felo'Melorn. I could barely believe that such great power is locked within a blade as beautiful as this. With this weapon in your hands, the Legion will surely fall.
As you can see, our former colleague followed through on his promise of assistance. I trust you will take that into account as you consider his request to be allowed back in the city.
How do we know he won't betray the Kirin Tor once again?
If he wished to use the blade for his own ends, he would have simply given it to one of his Sunreavers. Aethys's actions appear to be genuine. I say we grant his request.
Very well. That's two in favor of allowing Aethys back into the city. Answer, how do you? Very well. I trust the wisdom of Carlene's council. I vote yes. And what say the rest of you?
Yes, of course.
Then it is decided. Aethys Sunreaver, you are free to go. Do not misuse this opportunity given to you.
And there we go. So the Sunreavers, the Horde, are allowed back into the city. Once again, well, at least Aethys is. The Horde was already allowed back in. I can sense the power of the artifact you hold. It will do well against the Legion as it is, but we have the ability to unlock its power even further. You must return to the Hall of the Guardian. You can use the incantation I taught you before to pass through the runes. So, let's use our teleport to the Hall of the Guardian. Pretty cool here. It's going to give us a nice little animation. Pew! Like that. It makes that sound too, of course. That wasn't me. So guys, here we are. The Mage Class Order Hall. The Hall of the Guardian. This is definitely one of my favorites. I'm kind of a nerd for all this stuff, so it's really effing cool to me. This is one of the reasons I decided to play my Mage as one of my mains in this expansion. So let's head up to Merrill.
What knowledge?
You learn quickly, Pladgar. I think Karath Natir will rue the day he made you his enemy. In ancient times, the Forge of the Guardian was used to channel the power of the Council of Tearsfall into one mage, creating a Guardian. But this is not its only use. It also serves as a font of arcane energy, which can be used to manipulate and empower the artifacts of this world. This power will allow us to gain the upper hand against the Dreadlord and the Burning Legion, and I ask you to be the first to tap into it.
The Tirisgard must not
Well, you damn right, son. So, let's click on that. And you can see, we got this ability when we got the weapon. It didn't pop onto our bars, so we're going to actually put it there. It's called Phoenix's Flames. This has a 40-yard range. It's instant cast, 45-second recharge. You can see it has 3 charges. Hurls a Phoenix that causes 26,004 fire damage to the target and splashes 8,668 fire damage to other nearby enemies. This damage is always a critical strike, so that's our ability as long as we have Felo'Melorn equipped. And so you can see we have 100 artifact power, and that's going to get us Wings of Flame. This is a 1-rank passive and a passive that will increase our fire damage that we deal by 3%. So there we go. And you can see when we click on that, it's going to open up all of the rest of our abilities. And of course, you can see we have 3 golden dragon portraited traits here, and those are the most important. You want to kind of pick which one you want to go for. Usually one like here. Flame Strike calls down 1 additional pillar of fire each time it's cast. Each consecutive critical strike you deal increases critical strike damage you deal. And then Phoenix Reborn, targets affected by your ignite have a chance to erupt in flame, taking 4,464 additional fire damage and reducing the remaining cooldown on Phoenix's Flame by 10 seconds, which is our ability there. So I'm not going to go through all of these. If you have a mage, you can check them out. If not, there's plenty of different things online you can look through. So, I'm not going to go through all this shit. I did it before on the beta. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Alright, Blue Flame Special, 3 ranks, increases damage dealt by Flame Strike by 5%. You can see that costs 300 artifact power. I do want to point out, each of these ranks is going to increase the amount by that percentage, or by seconds or whatever, but I'm not going to read it as that. I'm just going to read it as it shows. So, Scorched Earth, 1-rank passive. Casting Scorch grants you 5% movement speed, stacking up to 5 times. We have Molten Skin, 3-rank passive. Molten Armor reduces all physical damage you take by an additional 3%. Great Balls of Fire, 3-rank passive, increases damage dealt by Fireball by 3%. Big Mouth, 1-rank passive, increasing the range of Dragon's Breath by 3 yards. Ever-Burning Consumption, 3-rank passive, increasing damage dealt by Ignite by 4%. We talked about Phoenix Reborn. Let's go up this way. Pyroclasmic Paranoia, 3-rank passive, increasing damage dealt by Pyroblast by 2%. We have Burning Gaze, 3-rank passive, increasing fire critical damage you deal by 1%. We talked about Aftershocks. Fire at Will, 3-rank passive, reducing the cast time of Fireball by 3%. Here we have Blast Furnace, 1-rank passive. Fire Blast deals an additional 5,634 fire damage over 9 seconds. And finally, Reignition Overdrive, 3-rank passive, increasing damage dealt by Fire Blast by 8%. And we talked about Pyretic Incantation, which increases critical strike damage for each consecutive critical strike that we deal. You can see we have the 2 relic slots available to us, and we'll get these as we quest, and you will as well. So don't really worry about these too much, you'll get them as you're questing. It's very simple. You can put them in anywhere that you want. You can only put in artifact power, though, here at the Forge of the Guardian, so keep that in mind. But don't come back here all the time, unless you're one of those people who enjoys slow leveling and stuff like that. You want to really take it slow and easy. Then come back, whenever you have enough artifact power. But for me, I usually finish an entire zone, because it's going to make you come back here anyway to pick your next zone. So wait until you're at that point to come back here and put your artifact power in. And like I said, you can put these artifact relics in anywhere in the world, in the open world. You see here we have a 1 up here in the corner. For every point we put into this item, excluding, of course, Phoenix's Flames, which we got baseline, we did put the 1 point here in Wings of Flame. So you can see we have 1 total rank purchased, and that's going to give us 0.75% increased stamina, and that will stack up to 34 times. So as we put points all the way through our weapon, which eventually will have, for me at least, I plan on playing Fire for a while. This entire thing will be filled out. So eventually you'll just have a 34 up here, and it'll probably increase, I guess, as patches go on. They may, I don't know, add some stuff to this. I don't know. So we'll see. But also keep in mind when you put a relic in, it destroys the one that's already in the slot. So it's not really that big of a deal until you hit 110. But keep that in mind that you can't take anything out. Whatever goes in overrides whatever in there. Okay? And you can open that UI by shift right-clicking on Felo'Melorn in your inventory or on your character pane. So there it is, guys. Let's take a look at it. As a matter of fact, you can see this little animation of the flames around us. That is showing us that Felo'Melorn has the Phoenix Flames available. Boom. Pretty badass. I think it's pretty badass, at least. Pretty long sword. I like it. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's turn our quest in to our boy here. Your artifact is well on its way to reaching its true potential, but even with this power, you'll not be able to fight the Legion alone. We will need to begin recruiting other mages to our cause. Unfortunately, the protective wards surrounding the hall may be prohibitive to this. After all, I cannot personally teleport every one of them here. However, a solution to this particular problem might be under our noses. There's a goblin who is a master of portals and teleportation by the name of Akazamzarak. His talent, that's right, Akazam, I said that shit without even looking, I said his name wrong so many fucking times in the beta, so, Akazamzarak. His talents have gone mostly unnoticed, however, since he mostly uses them for chicanery. He is what you would call a street performer. Fortunately for us, he is performing in the streets of Dalaran, grifting coins from the unenlightened masses. Take this bag of gold, see if you can convince him to change his vocations. Same. Let's go do it. There's going to be a fuckload of fire mages. At least in the early goings. I don't think you're going to see any frost mages, and you may or may not see arcane. Let's take our portal back to Dalaran so we can go find Akazamzarak. He's at the statue of, I believe, Ronan. Is what that statue's of. Let's go talk to him. Get his ass in there. So we can finish this up. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but they usually are. It'll be shorter for the other 2 specs, because I'll just be doing the videos for their thing. There's Akazamzarak there. We just throw our coin in his little bucket.
Now that's what I call a tip. Show's over, folks. Go on, scram. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. Step right.
You could say you've got my attention, pal, so you're looking to hire me on full-time, eh? Well, if the future payoffs are anything like this, I'd say you've got yourself a deal. Portals? Teleportation? You bet I can help you with that. I mean, how do you think I pull a rabbit out of... you didn't hear that. Anyway, I can help you move your mages around if the price is right. Heck, I can even teach those combat mages a thing or two. Ever been on the receiving end of an exploding bunny? It ain't pretty. For starters, let me whip up a portal to take us to this hall you're talking about.
Tips are appreciated. All right, let's see if I can get a portal through these wards you're talking about. Piece of cake. See you on the other side.
Alright, so we take the portal back to the class order hall, and now go talk to Meryl again.
Hey, look at this. Nice place you got here.
There's Akazamzarak.
Yes.
I understand that he may be unconventional, but I think this goblin is exactly what we'll need to get this new Tiras guard up to snuff for the task at hand. I've already sent word to many talented mages who can help. They await transportation to the hall where they can begin their new purpose. Shall we? So, Akazamzarak brought everybody in. You can see, here they are.
I have summoned you here because we face a threat to the future of the world itself. The Dreadlord Kathrantir has escaped into the Twisting Nether, carrying with him the secrets of the Council of Tirisfal. We must hunt him down in the Twisting Nether. Only then will we know his knowledge cannot be used against us. Will you join us and take up arms against the Legion?
Yay, everybody jumps. Hey, there's Frost Mage. Holy shit.
Done then. You have my ear.
The Tears Guard is reformed. It's time we begin our mission in earnest. The Order will need leaders, and though I may be an experienced mage, I am no strategist. You have proven yourself capable in both your past exploits and present. Will you take on this challenge, Pladgar?
Honor the Tears Fallen. Very well. Here, in presence of many of Azeroth's greatest mages, it is my honor to dub you Conjurer of the Tears Guard. This ancient title symbolizes the awesome responsibility borne by the Tears Guard. May you carry it with honor. It is time to meet with our new goblin ally in the War Room. You can begin planning your next steps there.
Sweet!
I have some personal business to attend to.
Well, you do that, mate. Appreciate that. So let's go meet up with Akazamzarak. Here you have your little map here. I want to show you a couple things. Sit on that side. Here he is.
Hello.
Quartermaster. Let's sell this shit. Oh no, my Crystal Flower spell staff of the Fever Flare. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. It's 100 gold. There's a set here. I think you get the helm for free when you hit max level. Keep that in mind. Just keep in mind that this shit's there. Take a look at it in your time, in your spare time. It's not really that great. I mean, you can upgrade it for order resources. You can upgrade it kind of like you did with Warlords of Draenor shit. So, keep that in mind. What is that? The Tears Guard Researcher. Where are you at, mate? You upstairs? I feel like you are. Shit. He is. Okay. Well. There's Archmage Fargoth, Mistress of Flame. There he is. Akazamzarak. So you're a conjurer now, huh? Fancy. We've got a good start with this Tears Guard thing here, but I think we should keep up with the recruiting if we actually plan on invading Demon Town. Fortunately for you, nobody negotiates contracts like a goblin. Hey, I'm the guild I joined. I'm now friendly with. Hello. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to show off. Get this show on the road. This place is nice and all, but it's a bit stuffy. I'll see what I can do to get some more mages in this group of yours. You go ahead and check the map over there. It'll help you plan your first moves. So, right behind is this little map of the Broken Shore, or the Broken Isles, rather. And this is where we're going to pick our first zone. For me, I like to start off over here in Stormheim. You're not going to get to see any of this on this character. This is just me. This is where I'm going to start off at. Alright then, I can get started recruiting, and you can get to taking the fight to the demons. Yeah, I know, I'm letting you take the easy job, but hey, what are friends for?
Time is mana, friend.
Indeed. So you can see it's going to have us go to Dalaran, back at the portal down here, to get started on a quest. But I want to show you this one last thing. You can see Tears Guard Researcher. Does he actually have anything that he can show me right now? Or do they have anything that they can show me? They don't. There's nothing I can show you right now about that. But everything about your class order hall, like you can see there's some stuff. Excuse me. Stuff around. Great Helm of Infernal Lords. Cool. There's some stuff that you'll be doing in your class order hall. They just spoon feed you all the way through, so don't be worried. I know you probably like, oh, I've seen so many different things. There's all this stuff I gotta do and I gotta keep up with and blah blah blah. Oh no, what do I do? run around. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get spoon fed to you guys. There's nothing hard about it. Just first and foremost, have fun. Go out there and have a great time while you're leveling. Enjoy the lore. Enjoy the quests. Uh, you know, enjoy the dungeons. The dungeons are fantastic. There's one dungeon per zone as you're leveling, and then there's I think heroic and mythic only dungeons or some shit like that. Uh, just enjoy them. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Don't worry about your class order hall. Once you come back here after certain events that happen, and if you want to see what those events are, like I said, I will be doing a playthrough, but while you're playing through, there's events that will lead you back here at some point, or your class order hall, whatever your specific class is. You'll go there, and they'll tell you everything. You won't need to worry about getting behind on anything. It's very simple. There's plenty of tutorials for everything that they already put in the game. So guys, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for me here today. Like I said, I'm exhausted. It is damn near 4 o'clock in the morning where I am, and I want to play a little bit before I head to sleep, and then I'm going to pick up on my Demon Hunter and start my playthrough on him tomorrow. Kind of get these two leveled up. So I do appreciate you guys coming with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get that there. Pretty sweet. Let's get our weapons out. Woohoo! Looking pretty good here, boys. Looking pretty good. Good start to the expansion. Everything's gone off without a hitch. So if you took that couple of days off and you thought, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to play, there's no problems, guys. So hop on, have fun, and I hope to see you. Let me know how everything went on your server. Let me know what class you're playing. So leave me any comments, questions, or suggestions down below. I do love to read those. Also, leave me a like if you did enjoy the video. If any of this was helpful to you, or if you just like to hear me talk about some nonsense and read the quest text for you, if you enjoyed that. Think about subscribing. I'll be putting out a lot of Legion content over the next couple of months, and probably over the next couple of years, depending on how good this expansion is. But I'll probably be playing it all the way through anyway, because I have nothing better to do. So guys, you have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are in the world. Have fun, stay safe, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Except for this guy's name. Bye-bye now.